Hi guys, it's me again. Today I wanted to talk to you about dead names. For anyone who doesn't know, a dead name is, I've got the definition here, the birth name of someone who has changed it or is wanting to change their name. So, for example, my dead name is Bethany. However, I never use that. I always go by Haydon because that's what I identify as, that's who I see myself as. I wanted to make this video because obviously we're back at school, college, university, whatever, and people at college have asked me what my dead name is, and I always sort of like laugh it off and just like try and quickly change the conversation. But I know other people can't do stuff like that. So I found some suggestions that if you ever find yourself in a situation where someone asks what your dead name is, I've got a list of responses you can give to them. I'm going to pick out the best ones, so bear with me. Firstly, you could tell them that you've just forgotten it, or that is your real name, or like pretend that you have no clue what they're talking about. Or you could be brutally honest and say, look, it's none of your business, back off. Or you could say that you're not comfortable talking about it, and just sort of like say it nicely so they don't come asking questions. Another one is if it's possible, I know some places you'll get in trouble for saying it, but like ask them back a really personal question. So what I've done before is I've turned around to someone and said, do you shave your pubes, with a completely straight face, because then they're just sort of like thrown off, because then they don't want to answer something that personal. So you shouldn't have to answer a question that's personal in your eyes. Just trying to find another good one. This is one. Ask them why they want to know and see what they have to say for themselves. So like if someone came up to me and was like, what's your dead name? I'll be like, and why do you want to know? Because then they might be able to understand that they are being transphobic, offensive, whatever you want to class it as. Another person said about make up some really stupid name, like, I don't know, like Shathid, or something really outgoing, really weird, so that they just sort of like look at you and go, okay, and they move along. But if you do have persistent conversations with the same people about it, it would be considered as being discriminating or violating your privacy. So if it happens once or twice, then let it slide, but like, or depending on the severity of the situation, but like if it happened every day for weeks and weeks, that is violating your personal space. That can be considered as bullying and victimisation. So if that does carry on, I would strongly suggest reporting it to like whoever you're feeling comfortable talking to it about, even if it's like a friend and not a family member, or a teacher you get on really well with. But I would strongly say report it if it carries on, because who wants their dead name being brought up all the time? I don't. So, I mean, unless you like it, then I always make a laugh and a joke about it. Like, at college, I got a few mates there, and they're just like, take the piss, and I take the piss, and it's like, I don't know, it's like a banter situation. But if it got to the point where I found that it wasn't funny anymore, I would tell them to fuck off, really. Or in the nicest possible way. And if they didn't, I would tell a teacher, like, I know the phrase, like, snitches get stitches and everything, but at the end of the day, if it makes you feel uncomfortable to go to school, college, university, whatever, then it needs to be sorted out. I don't know where this video was going, but I hope that gives you some suggestions if someone does ask about your dead name, or what you can do and whatever. So that's it. See you next time. Bye!